Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I got a request to show you guys how I cook my fish. A couple weeks ago I made fish for my meal preps and I used tilapia fillets for that, but I'm using the same recipe, but except for today I'm going to use 13-inch crappies that my husband got. Sorry, my house is a mess, but just ignore that. And I'm in scrubs. If you're wondering why, it's because I just got off work. So I'm going to show you guys what I do, and this is my go-to recipe. So yeah, let's get started. Fix my camera here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So for ingredients, you're going to need cilantro. I just washed everything. I got 2 tomatoes, a handful of cilantro, about like a tablespoon of ginger root, and I got 2 cloves of garlic, and then I have like, I don't know, 5 scallions or green onions here. I got 2 jalapenos just because I love it spicy, and then I have 2 things of lemongrass. These are frozen. We store them up for the winter, so. And then I'm going to use half of this sweet onion. And then you can see, if you can see, the 13-inch crappies that my husband got, and he already clean gutted them, scaled them, so they're good to go. And yes, we're going to leave the head on. But you don't have to. You can use fillets. You can use this recipe for whatever. And then I will also be adding soy sauce for salt. Oh, sorry, I don't know if you guys could see that. Soy sauce. And oyster sauce. This is the brand I use, the one with the red cap. I just like this brand. And then I also use fish sauce. Sorry, the camera is funny, but hopefully you guys can see. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm gonna chop everything up and then I'm gonna put it in a bowl. So I'm just gonna move my stuff here so you can see my cutting board. Okay, so like I said, I've already washed everything. I'm just gonna chop it up small pieces. It's starting to turn yellow, so I gotta use it. If you don't like cilantro, some people don't, just leave it out. I love cilantro, so I'm gonna use it. So just chop it up real small like that. And then I put everything in a bowl, which is over here on the side. You guys can't see it. And then my green onions, I'll just line them up, cut off the top because you don't want the root. The root part, you don't want that. So get rid of that. And then just cut them or chop them into smaller pieces like this. And I'm actually not going to use all of this onion just because it's a lot, so I'm probably just going to use half of it. So maybe you guys can use like 2 or 3 sticks of green onion. I'm going to save the other one. And then these, I just kind of bang it with the back of my knife so you get all the flavor out. And then I'll just cut it into smaller pieces. And you don't eat this, this is just for flavor. And then I cut my garlic. Garlic looks kind of funny just because I froze them, so they look funny, but that's how I store my garlic. We eat a lot of garlic in this house, so well, my mom has garlic in the summer in her garden, and so we peel it in bulk, and then we freeze it, and it's good for all winter till she gets more garlic. So yep, just dice it real small like that. And then I have my ginger root. And yeah, you can peel it with a spoon, but this is a small piece. This is the last of mine. I usually like to use more ginger than this, but it's all I got, so that's what I'm going to work with. Bang it with the back or the side of your knife. And then the back of your knife. Sorry if that's loud. Because I has a lot of fiber, so you want to break that up. It's kind of hard to cut. You can actually like mince it this way, but now that it's kind of broken up, I just kind of mince it a little bit so that it is into smaller pieces, so you're not eating like a huge chunk of anything. Okay, so we'll get that and put that in our bowl as well. And then I have my tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes too, but I like romaine tomatoes. And I like to cut them into like slices like this, and then when you bake the fish, it cooks down nicely. So, and you can use cherry tomatoes as well. Just cut them in half. Any tomato really. Just not real sweet tomato. It might throw off your dish, but I usually go to romaine tomatoes, and if I don't have any cherry tomatoes. Okay, and then you don't have to put jalapeno in there. You could use Thai chili peppers too if you wanted. I just like it for the heat, and this, you don't have to eat this. It's just for flavor. The jalapenos, because it might be too spicy. And then how I cut my sweet onions, I cut off both ends without peeling it. And then I'll cut it in the middle. And then you can peel it. You see how easy that is? Both sides. And I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm just going to use half of it. And then I do the same thing the same way that I cut my my romaine tomatoes in wedges, because I like to eat this once it's cooked down. So you're not confused. Okay, so the lemongrass is for flavor, so you don't eat that. And the jalapeno, you don't eat that. Everything else you can eat. So if you want to take those out once they're cooked, you can. I'm not going to be cooking this for you guys to see tonight, actually, because I'm just prepping it for my husband tomorrow, so that when I get off work tomorrow, he can bake it, and it'll be ready by the time I get off work. So I'm just prepping it for tomorrow. So then you'll want to put like 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce in there. Oh, my eyes are burning from my sweet onion. And then I'll do the same with my soy sauce. If I can open it with this glove, I can't. I got a tripod, you guys, just for you guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so tablespoon of that as well. I just eyeball, I never measure. I'm not very precise, but you get the drift. Tablespoon of my fish sauce. So I'm not adding any salt because I already salted the fish a little bit, and then because it has so much salt in the fish sauce and the soy sauce, then I'm not adding any more salt, in case you're wondering. And then I add some black pepper. However much you want, but you don't have to. And then I just have a pair of gloves here. I'm just going to mix everything together in a bowl, in my bowl. Let all those flavors marry. I should have grabbed a bigger bowl. I'm tired. Tired. It's a long day. So this is even going to be better tomorrow because the flavors will marry and it will marinate my fish. And then my husband will cook it for supper tomorrow. By the time I get home, we'll get fresh fish. It's going to be so yummy. Alright, so I have tin foil. A tin foil on a baking sheet pan. And then I have my fish. And then I have my mix. And you can shove it in the middle of your fish if you want. I do that with some of my filling. And then whatever's left over, I sprinkle it on the top. Just like this. I wish I had more cilantro, you guys, because I love cilantro and I want to be super flavorful. I mean, it will be, but okay. So this is it. What it looks like, not the finished product, but and then you will cover it up with your tin foil into like a little tin foil pocket here, just like that. And then tomorrow my husband will bake it for, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes at 400 degrees. Everybody's stove is a little different. Mine runs a little hotter, so we don't have to cook it so long. But you can tell when it's ready when you poke the fish and then you like poke at it and then it's like flaky. Then you know it's ready. But you don't want to overcook fish, so just keep checking on it. After half an hour, check on it. So yeah, this is my recipe. I love this recipe. I always go to it. My grandma actually taught me how to make this one. So, and I use, like I said, I use this recipe for my meal preps and with other fillets too. So yeah, let me know if you guys give this recipe a try and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if there's anything else that you want me to show you how to make, just yeah, let me know. Comments below. Thanks. Bye.